just want to talk. Well, what's there to talk about?
I had to stand up. Call me later.
At the end of your message, press 1.
Well, welcome to a very drunk episode. Just me being drunk.
Andrew's the only one who's drunk.
Yeah, he's really
I'm
drunk.
the birthday boy. Episode of the voicemail podcast. Today we have a special guest. Who are you?
Curtis!
Yeah, it's so nice to be on. I've been listening. I'm a long-time listener, first time, long time.
I love your stuff.
I love it when Foozles clocks the gun and says, "Gotta get him." That's my favorite.
You can say my name. It's already Curt and Andrew.
I know,
Twitter
but
and Scott.
I know.
And hi, I'm your friendly neighborhood brown boysies.
We love him. He's the only one of the kind we accept.
I'm really the only minority in the group.
Not just because he's brown, because his religion's different.
What? I don't.
Yeah, that's right. I called you out.
I'm agnostic.
Bless you.
Oh boy.
Zoom tight.
Okay. Oh wow. So
how about that Nintendo Switch and their
I
tasty
don't want to talk
cartridges?
about Nintendo.
Don't you want to put a little cartridge in your mouth?
Yeah, I do want to put
take a trip down Acid Town.
Bitter ass cartridges in my mouth.
How about we
how
coat the acid tablets with the Nintendo Switch?
Just LSD tablets.
That's just like bitter as fuck.
Yeah, you're
Just like you immediately start tripping from how bitter it is.
You're inducing bad trips immediately. Like, you cut the shit of like your buddy saying something that like moderately triggers you, or you see something that moderately scares you. No, you're going right into a bad trip, buddy.
Yeah. Guys, suicide isn't a joke. Okay, it's a solution.
What are we? Some kind of
Have
suicide
you seen
squad?
that? It's like a girl sitting at like a fucking like in a pizza parlor, and like they're all eating pizza, and she like looks towards the camera. She's like, killing yourself isn't a question. It's the answer. And she's like, the more you know. Like, but.
You know what I was wondering though? Like I've done some like weird ass shit as a kid. Like segues are weird. Just like weird ass shit as like a kid, and I just want to know like from you two, like what is something just like absolutely outlandish that you guys used to do as a child?
I befriended a Muslim.
Really, who?
Why'd you have to ruin my joke? It's my birthday.
When I was a kid, my dad, like, he was working on the house, so he had a lot of PVC pipe laying around the house. So there was a girl I liked that lived next door. So I took a giant, like, 5-foot tube of PVC pipe, dragged it outside in front of her house, and went, like I was pretty good. Like, I probably should have gone into playing trumpet, because I can always make them, like, resonate. So I'm going outside this one girl's house until her dad literally came outside, screamed at me, like, stop that! Went back inside, and I, like, went home.
The weirdest thing I did. What did I do that's not weird? I put, like, 7 layers of shirts on in, like, middle school.
I remember you talking about that on an earlier episode.
I put, like, 5 pairs of pants on just to make the school bully laugh. That was great.
I made shoes out of duct tape and I wore them to school.
I used to, like, during Ramadan, because my family's Muslim, but I'm not. I would steal food from the fridge, go and take it up into my room, eat it, and then throw it in the back of my closet. Throw the empty containers in the back of my closet.
That's funny.
And
I know the weirdest thing I've done in my life. Remember the time we slept over at your house? We slept in your room. Remember Inspector Gadget?
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
god.
Go in detail?
And we threw socks everywhere.
And we threw socks everywhere.
Your room got a disaster, and that's the reason I think of why we're not allowed in Aziz's room.
Wait,
that's
go
awful.
into detail.
Andrew, the first time Andrew slept over my house. Was it the first time he slept over my house?
Pretty much.
As like teenage, not even like as like little boys, basically. We were in like middle school. Basically, the night started with like I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna go off of like the details that I have in my head and what probably actually happened. Basically we probably played video games. I can't exactly remember.
Probably. Like, what else are you fucking
Yeah,
doing?
we probably played video games and watched YouTube videos for a while, and then whenever we were
Watched
tired,
Annoying Orange, said lol. Epic fail.
yeah,
You know, all the kids that early 2000s kids said.
whenever we got tired, we eventually went up to my room and started falling asleep. Basically, he went into my sock drawer for some fuck of all reason. Andrew went into my sock drawer and just started fucking throwing socks at me. Just throwing socks. And it wasn't just one or two socks. He emptied out the sock drawer, which at the time was full of like 50 or so pairs of socks. And then I'm assuming the reason why he started throwing them at me is because I was browsing 4chan on my phone, and at the time, 4chan was the smuttiest of all smut places, because this is like 2008.
Yeah.
This is 2008B, and this is like, it's almost like old fag era. It's like the end of old fag era.
Yeah, like, yeah.
And
That's like Hitler did nothing wrong,
Yeah.
Mountain Dew flavored. Yeah. That's like the end of all the rage.
And I scroll across like a Rule 34 thread. And I opened it up. And the first thing was Inspector Gadget. With like a full fist inside a penny. His
Oh my
knees.
god! Jesus! That's disgusting.
So it was so bad.
Yeah, this is the first time Andrew slept over. The last time for a while. Mostly because Tata yelled at him for throwing socks around the room.
She yelled at you?
I'm either she yelled at me or I remember her being distinctly angry and saying something I can't comprehend.
Oh my god! Okay, so for all those that don't know and follow Foozles on or Andrew on his main channel, which you most likely do, he made a clickbait video where he has a fucking Amazon box and he drops it down the stairs. He's like, "Oh no, my Nintendo Switch!" He didn't fucking have a Nintendo Switch in it.
It was just a box of shoes. And the great part is, okay, so let's find out how long ago this was. God, I'd like to say 8 hours ago. And it's at 326 views.
Oh my
And it's
god.
slowly getting up to one of my more serious videos. But it's bringing views to other videos, which I'm proud of, because we just hit 430 on the Twitter one. Or not the Twitter, the Twitch one.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all the Twitch. The fucking sock one. My god, I'm drunk.
Yeah,
Don't get fucking mad at yourself for reading shit wrong. You're drunk.
I'm gonna have another beer.
Go fuck
Because you guys, I don't have to drive home.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hey guys, editor's note here. I'm gonna save you guys like a 10-minute back and forth and just cut it and summarize that. Andrew dropped his beer on the floor, so back to the show.
Oh, let me go get a towel.
It's a little puddle.
I'm sorry, I came.
I'll find a towel
No, I have one right
with
here.
a beer in my hand.
You want to fuck with it?
I'll get a better one that's not used.
It's already done. It's already fucking picked up. It's fucking dry.
I'll have to walk back.
You want to fuck with me? I got a dick in my hand.
Hey, that's my dick.
Nice watch.
There's still shit on the...
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
But then the mice are gonna get drunk. And I'll hear about it all night.
They're gonna...
Andrew, you got the mice drunk.
They're showing through the wires.
Do you guys actually have mice?
Oh, we used to, but they all got killed by mouse traps.
I love that board game.
It was great.
I hate that board game.
We recently found a mouse dead behind our washer. Not our washer, our dishwasher.
How clean was it?
I have no clue. But Dad's like, we had to replace a tube on the.
So Curtis, how much dick do you suck on a daily basis?
Oh, I forgot to finish my sentence.
Yeah.
So there was a tube behind the dishwasher that had to be fixed. So we pulled out the dishwasher and was, oh, there's a dead mouse. I'm like, oh, how long do you think that's been there? He's like, oh, it's probably like 8 years.
My dad kept a mummified, not purposely, but We thought it was just a bird sleeping in like the attic, but it was literally just a petrified like bird because it sat there, died, and then like there's nothing up there to eat it, so it just kind of like dried. It just a sitting bird in like a little like pouch or attic. So it was just there for so long. It's just kind of there, and no one really touched it for like years.
Ew.
It's fucking disgusting.
It was awesome.
Oh god. This is the most I've drinking in like since last year.
Are you making another Foozles video about? This is the time I got drunk at my party.
This is the time I got drunk at a party, and I got so fucking pissed because I couldn't properly set up a stream with my Mac, and each time I unplugged my microphone, it blue screened the windows. For a video.
Andrew's a little salty. It's palatable.
That fucking stream was awful. Everything went wrong. I was so happy too. I'm like, yeah! First of all, okay, we're gonna do a stream. And then you did like, oh, we should do a double stream. I'm like, oh my god. And they're like, we should use 2 microphones. I'm like, oh my god. And then we got the 2 microphones to work. I'm like, oh!
And then
everything went downhill. I'm like, oh, the microphone stopped working. Why is that? Oh, because the driver updated somehow. Oh, boy. Oh, and then I had to use the Elgato software to fucking stream, and that sent that as a 4:3 video, and that was shit. I'm ready to give up on life. And my upload speed's 1 megabyte.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but what's his name? Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He in some sort of a award ceremony, he like went up to the stage so drunk that he couldn't read the teleprompter. So he was just there babbling for like 20 minutes before they
shoot him off.
Shoot him off the stage, and Andrew sounds exactly like it at the moment.
That's me.
I heard the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie was really good.
I don't know if it's gonna be really good. I don't know if I want to see it even.
I think I'm gonna see it just out of curiosity because I remember Pirates of the Caribbean was the shit when I was younger. Everyone was obsessed with that shit.
I never liked Pirates of the Caribbean.
The first few were good. I think after the third it was shit.
I've never actually
the third one is
finished
the
any
last
of them.
one.
Really?
I've never actually finished any of them. Like I've started them and I'm just like this. I'm not into pirates.
I'm just in for Jack Sparrow.
Like Jack Sparrow, the character, I think is funny in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I just don't like pirates. Like maybe if he was like a Viking or something. Like if the guy made a Viking movie instead of like a pirate movie.
Vikings of the Caribbean.
No, like
Dinga dinga darga.
Fuck if I know, but still, it might be funnier and it might be more. I don't know, more like.
I feel it, yeah.
Wanderlust. If it, you know. Was just there.
I love talking about Vikings. I love that Leif Erikson Day is the day before Columbus Day because he was actually there in America before Columbus.
Yeah, the Vikings were the first to discover America.
I'm so fucking out of it.
I know you are. You're so drunk right now.
Dude, I'm talking about drinking.
Throw up.
Throw up. I'm not gonna throw up.
No, talking about drinking.
Pear Bay.
I'll bleep this out, but you remember, right?
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so I was at the Huff Crowd party, which is like the Huff House, Dolphin Water Slide guys, local artists. They throw this party every month. It's really big, and just like they'll text me like, hey, come to the Huff House. We're throwing a big party. Just they'll like. They allow anybody who wants to friend them on Facebook to friend them, and they'll just mass invite people to their party. And it's just kind of known now as people just all around Cleveland will go to this. And now people that are in my grade are now old enough to go out and party. Mm-hmm. So for the first time, I saw a bunch of like girls and guys that I knew in high school at this party. I'm kind of taken aback, and they'll be like, "Hey, Curt, how did you how are you here?" And I'm like, "I know the guys in the house, cool, but I'm hanging around the party, I'm listening to music, enjoying myself." And this one girl I went to high school with, she's like, just start off like she's having a good time. Like she's just drunk and like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, good on you. By the end of that, I circle around, she's like, where's my phone? I don't want to be drunk anymore. This isn't fun. I'm crying. And like, it was just like the stereotypical like, Oh, it was...
Just, like, biggest, like, the shortest, like, excitement to regret ratio.
Oh my god, it was like
It's just
something out of a fucking cartoon. Or
Other
like
than donuts, I do think that donuts have the shortest, excitement to regret ratio. You buy the donut and you're immediately like, why have I done this to myself?
Oh no, it's after I eat it and I feel it in my gut.
Even like before that, I'm just like, I'm making a horrible mistake. I'm making a horrible, and I did it.
No, for me, like, I love the taste. Just like, everything up to the point where it's inside me is the bad idea. Like
Yeah,
the
like
second
if
I
you were gay or something.
hit that one on the money.
But yeah, no, I've had a similar experience like that where I went to a frat party while
Like,
my first year of college.
Just if anybody's asking, yes, she was fine afterwards. Her buddy, she got babysat by all of her friends. She was fine that she found her phone. Happy story in the end. But I still thought it was funny.
I went to my first frat party in college. My first year. I think it was like still first semester. It was like 3 weeks into college. And because we had made friends with the head of the frat. And he was just like, yeah, you know, go ahead and come in. I was like, he wanted me to rush, but I didn't have the pledge money.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, but he's like, you're still cool. You can come and party with us whenever you want.
Oh, sweet.
And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So like the first time we go in there, he's like, we're a little bit early, so we start the pregame, and he has this giant bottle of 1800 tequila.
Oh my god.
And we're just going shot after shot after shot, and eventually all these people start showing up, including my ex-girlfriend. Long story short, no, not even long story short. No, it's a pretty short story. I end up beating the shit out of her current boyfriend and then making out with her and going back to her dorm.
Nice.
And then having the police knock on the door in the morning. It's like, did you beat this guy up and like cause like a riot at this frat house? I'm like, no, that wasn't me. I've been here all night. And they're like, okay. This isn't admitting that I did do that.
This whole podcast is merely entertainment purposes.
Yeah. That
And
was
also, I can always cut it out, so it doesn't fucking matter.
that was a lie. Except for anybody besides the cops. In that case, then it was completely the truth. I don't care. You can put it on. I don't care.
Good for you for coming out.
What?
Good for you for coming out. We need more people like you. We need more people like you coming out with us.
Coming out where?
Fuck, I'm looking at my hand.
You're getting so fucking plastered.
No.
You made no sense in that 5 seconds. You should tell a story. You should say something.
Yeah.
Tell us something where we have to talk a bunch, because that's going to be funny.
Pizza.
Actually, you know what? Since Andrew is drunk, we can talk about a different time that Andrew was drunk.
God. When I was of legal age.
When Andrew was of legal age at a New Year's Eve party, we had gone out and
Picked up holes.
picked up a giant bottle of Parrot Bay rum,
Oh boy.
along with a bunch of other things because we were going to a friend's house at the time to
Drunk.
get drunk. And
It's New Year's. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Andrew, and I don't think Andrew, like, at the time had any money to pitch in, did you?
No, I didn't.
So,
I remember
I
at
just
least.
bought, I gave money to buy a giant bottle of Parrot Bay. And me and Andrew were gonna share it. So, I don't know, like, what's the biggest?
Probably a gallon. I think
It was like a gallon. Yeah,
No,
it was like,
it wasn't a gallon. A gallon's
No, gallon's like this.
no, it was like a liter.
When I think of gallon of milk, I don't think of gallon of rum. It's
No, shit, dude, it was big enough to
like
be a
a-
gallon.
Yeah, they sell
It
gallons.
was totally big enough
it
to
was
be
not
a gallon.
it was not as big as a
It
gallon.
was totally
Or
big
it
enough to
could
be
be
a
like 3 liters,
gallon.
probably.
Who
Who cares?
Fuck it. Just go with the
You
story.
can barely remember the night because you didn't make it to the ball drop. Andrew, throughout the course of like from maybe 10:30 to about 11:30 or 11:30 to 11:45 or something like that. I'm overcompensating for like the memory here, but still, like it was a short time frame where he finished half of this giant bottle of like 65 proof rum.
Did you puke?
Yeah, he threw up. He fell asleep in the bathroom. I can't get mad at him though, because I did the same thing a couple weeks later at prom night. But still, that was my prom night. I'm allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Not weeks. It was like months later. But still, the moment we realized he was like blackout drunk was when he stood up and immediately fell over on top of our friend's dog.
I don't recall that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
stood
God.
up and said, "Cotton gun, a hot guy to get him," fell on dog and said, "Hey, excuse me, meme dog," and ran away.
I only know is I didn't make it till the ball dropped.
No, he passed out before. I mean, I can't get mad at him because I did it like 10 times worse when I went to after prom at my friend's house, the same friend's house.
Oh god.
And I got there at 3 o'clock and everybody was already drunk, so I had to catch up. So I did like 4 full cups, half Jaeger, half Red Bull, solo cups, half cups, Jaeger and Red Bull, and drank 4 of them, and then proceeded to get so drunk. Somebody had to wrestle the bottle of Jaeger away from me, and then I went outside, and the way that I threw up, it sounded like I was emptying out a 10-gallon barrel.
Like, it was unnatural. Like,
It was just,
but like when you get a bucket, like a gallon of fucking water, and you pour it out, it just like really slow, and you're like, how's he throwing up still? Usually like, and it's done, but he's like,
then I went into the bathroom, threw up some more in the toilet, fell asleep in the shower.
Didn't you also turn it on because you're hot or something?
What?
I thought you turned it on.
Turn on the shower?
Turn on the bathtub and whatnot. And like
I turned it on. I was like really hot, so I got in the shower, in the bathtub, just filled. It was a bath basically. I sat in. It was a shower, but it was also like I clogged the bathtub, so it was just like, filling up. So it was a bath shower, the most depressing of showers.
Going back to this stupid shit we did as a kid, I used to have like big pirate ship things. Oh, this goes also back to Pirates of the Caribbean. They're like giant pirate ship. I had 2, and I'd have them battle with all my like. I used to call them me-men. They're like little action figures, and I would fill them up like even teams. I'd plug up the bathtub. I'd be sitting butt naked. I'd fill up the bathtub halfway and turn on the shower, and I'd just like be like playing with them. I'd be like, it's raining. Whoa. This was like last week.
This was last week. It's raining. Whoa.
No, I was really young then. That's like a really early memory.
it's your brother's turn to play with the pirates now.
Come on
No. Come on in. You can be another chef.
And I think I fell asleep on like the big futon thing, just without a shirt on.
I have a
Just
picture
like
of you.
pants,
I have
no
a
shirt.
I have a picture. Yeah, you fell asleep, and then you fell asleep on the floor, and I took a picture of you because you looked like a genie. You had pants on with no shirt, and you're in the genie position. I'm like, oh my god, this is great.
So yeah,
I have it somewhere.
Brown man looks like Genie.
that's how that night went.
I have the picture somewhere. It was fucking hilarious.
Brown man equals Genie.
How long have you guys like? What's the longest amount of time you guys have stayed up? All night?
I usually stay up. Legit, I stay up 24 hours at least once a week because I either edit a podcast or I work on like homework. Like I like to get work done, and like when I'm in the mood to get work done, I'm in the mood to get work done. And there's a runner's high with me for like staying up. 5 and 6 o'clock, about 4 o'clock is like the worst time because that's when you really feel tired.
Mhm.
But if you can power through that, you get like this weird runner's high where you're like you feel like you just drank a cup of coffee. For me at least.
And then it's at that time where you start to get like the most kind of creative, and you're just like, what? Okay, I'm thinking about how I would just like to change my life.
Like my mom, I stayed up for like. You remember back in high school, like early high school, I would stay up for like weeks at a time, like only letting myself sleep when I was like falling asleep.
Yeah.
And I would be super paranoid, and you and like another friend would mess with me so hard. I was like so paranoid back then because I just would never sleep. Going back to high school.
You going back to high school? Nice.
What was your favorite year?
Fucking senior, because I got to swear in the lunchroom. I'm like, you can't swear in the lunchroom. The lunch monitors will get me like, watch this fucking shit. And they're like, don't say the bad words. I'm like, shut up. And they're like,
My favorite year was freshman year. Senior year. It was senior year. Because, like, I literally got to do anything that I wanted.
Freshman and junior were my favorite. Freshman, like, yeah, I was cringy, but I didn't know it. And I was, like, doing a lot of shit, like, kids weren't allowed to do.
I walked around school like I fucking owned the place.
Yeah.
Like, I just,
I won't say that. I was able to get away with a lot of shit. I was a nervous wreck, but, like, looking back, I had an awesome few years in high school. Senior year was a fucking disaster, but, like, aside from that, everything else was great.
I hated every year besides senior year.
Well, senior year was only good for me because my ex broke up with me at the very beginning, so I had a good wave to ride out, sort of. I mean, if it was,
I only dated girls like in senior year, and that's probably was my worst year because like I wasn't focusing on how much fun I could have. It was always of like, oh man, I'm single again. Like I was worrying about that shit, which I shouldn't have been. Like high school, like in my opinion, is supposed to be just like having fun with people.
I regret not like paying attention in school.
I do too, but like it's.
Bit me in the ass.
I
don't either. Like I've taught myself everything that I wouldn't have. Like I didn't pay attention in math. I taught myself everything I need to know in like a month and a half.
I didn't. It just snowballed into like, oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Oh.
If you want, I have a math book that will teach you everything from basic addition to like.
Don't even worry about the math book. Just go on Khan Academy.
Yeah,
you gotta understand in Khan Academy. This shit like will literally teach you anything you ever wanted to know ever. Like I learned all the way from like basic multiplication to fucking calculus. All right.
Yeah,
in a matter of 6 months.
Yeah, people will shove Khan Academy down your throat in high school, and no one fucking listened. But I've heard that shit's really good.
It's just like it's really step by step, and it really actually makes sense. Sponsor us. No, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention in high school all that much, but I just knew the bare minimum to get away with, and I was friends with all the teachers, so they kind of let me get away with a lot of shit.
I was friends with one teacher, and that was the one that actually mattered. Because I would just go, like, if I wanted to skip art, and just go to this one teacher's room, then get a pass that says, hey, yeah, he was just with me, he needed to catch up on some work, he said that your class was free and that he was all done. And then that's it.
That's sweet.
I remember the time we were, the one shitty art teacher at that school, Miss Well, she had a fucking substitute teacher one day. I think that was her. It was some teacher somewhere. There was a fucking substitute. Being the goofster I am, I made a big goof in class. She goes, "What's your name, sir? What's your name?" I'm like, it's Joey. Put it down. She's like, "Okay, you're going down, Joey." And then, funny, haha. When the teacher came back, she goes, "Joey, what did you do? Your name's on this." The Joey class like, "I didn't do anything."
That's great.
And then I laughed and giggled. Because she's like,
I got kicked out of the freshman school yearbook. Actually, because of what I did freshman year, I got kicked out of every yearbook.
It wasn't the jazz hands.
I had a picture taken and I didn't like it, so they discarded it. Didn't have it on record. And okay. So they didn't have like my original picture on record. So I go in on retake day. There's a foreign guy, barely knows English, and he was like, "Oh, what do you want?" And I'm like, I gave him a note from my mom that said, "Curt can do jazz hands." And I'm like, my mom signed this. I can do jazz hands. He's like, well, okay. And I did jazz hands in my freshman school photo. I wait like a month, and I get called to the office because I ordered a new ID. And my principal holds it from my face. Like, what were you thinking? I'm like, I think you know what I was thinking. And he's just like, why did you do this? I'm like, did you see the note? He's like, yeah, I saw the fucking note.
Mr.
He didn't say fucking, but he was just like...
Yeah, I got a time where he did swear. Go ahead and finish.
And he was like, yeah, I saw the note. And he was just like, he was so mad at me. And he didn't give me my ID. He took all my pictures. And I had to go backwards through the website and ask for him to email them to me. And I somehow got him to email them to me. And I have them now. I'm trying to think of what happened after that. And when I got my yearbook, I wasn't even in the not listed section. As well as every year after that, if they found any picture of me outside of the mandatory section, they would just take me out. So I just stopped buying yearbooks. It was worth it, though. Oh, but second year, I tried getting a bunch of our buddies to give me a black eye. And I did get one. This part was like blue over like
I remember that.
Yeah, I got a big blue part over my eye, and then they photoshopped it out. So they just kind of were done with me.
I think no, it was senior year when I was on my I can do anything in this school sort of tread. I forgot who the Mr. was the assistant, right? He was
assistant, which is like punishing and shit.
yeah, and who was the actual main principal?
I don't know.
It was a woman.
Yeah.
It was a woman?
Yeah, it was a woman at the time you had left. It was my senior year.
Oh, that's right, because,
Does it matter what her name was?
I don't know, I guess not. But, basically, I was walking around around the school with a big monkey beanie on. And it was just, like, really obnoxious and annoying, and it looked stupid. And I was wearing it specifically to wear it in front of administration.
Yeah, did they have like a thing against hats?
Yeah, they had a huge thing against hats. They were just like, no, you can't wear a hat in school. You can't wear it inside.
Why? What's that? Why is that a thing?
I don't know. Prevent school shootings or something. I don't know. But anyway, basically, what happened was, I was asked multiple times by both Mr. and the actual principal to take off the hat, and I was like, okay. I took it off. And then I put it right back on when I walked past them, and then they see me again. They like take it off, and this happened about 15 times, until the woman principal actually was just took the hat off my head, and I looked at her. I'm just like, the fuck do you think you're doing? That's assault, because I'm an edgy teenager. And she just walked away from me. So, like, half an hour later, I'm in a different class, and Mr. Wilhelms calls me into the office, and he's like, he puts the hat on the table. Were you wearing this hat in school? I'm like, yeah, I was. What did you say when the principal took it off of your head? And I looked at him just like, what the fuck are you doing with my hat? That's assault. And he looks at me, he's like, oh, okay. Well, that was a fucking mistake. You're suspended. And I'm just like, can I have my hat back? It's like, no, you can have it back at the end of the year, but I bought that. Can I have my hat back? He's like, no, you can't. So it comes to the end of the year. 1, I never got my hat back. 2, when I was done with my 5-day suspension, I came back with another hat. They just gave up. They were just like, screw it. He's just gonna get suspended again, and his grades are already shit. He can't afford it.
My God.
Remember when they suspended Connor for being tardy?
Why do you do that? You're gonna be late? Oh, okay, sorry about that. Let's suspend you.
I remember that same principal liked me enough. I was late every day freshman year because everything was going wrong in the family. Like, my brother got diabetes, my grandpa died, and I was just being an overall, like, I was just a punk kid, so, like, I didn't care about anything at the time. I'd come out, like, late every day. Just every day I was late. And he's just, like, it got to the point where, like, I'd go into the office every day, and he'd be like, hey, Curt, how's it going? Come on, buddy. Like, he's like, I can suspend you, but you're, like, you have straight A's. Like, it's, I don't know how, but you do. Like, I was just good enough at bullshitting homework that, you know. And
I
he's
didn't
just
do
like,
a single page of homework in high school.
That's the one thing that, if you do, if anybody's listening to this that's in high school, make friends with the teachers and do your homework. High school will be a fucking breeze. No joke. That's what made high school easy for me. And senior year, when I stopped doing homework, is when my grades tanked.
The thing is, you do your homework, and you pass every class, even if you fail every test.
Exactly.
But I passed every single test with an A, and because I'm an auditory learner,
yeah.
So I basically memorize everything that I hear. And
would you say you have autism?
Actually, funnily enough,
me and Aziz were in the special kid classes.
Yeah, we were.
So was I.
Yeah, we were.
Maybe not.
We all hit him at one point.
Because we all had ADHD.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
we ADHD. Oh, you must be retarded.
Yeah,
though.
We were all just underachievers.
I wasn't that, because I got work done. Like, in, like, grade school, I was, like, D student because I didn't care. Because I'm like, it's grade school. It doesn't matter. But the second I got into high school, I'm like, it matters. So...
Not even that, dude. I graduated with a 2.55 and got a full ride to Case.
How?
Because you know what my ACT score was?
Hi.
It was a 27.
I didn't take the ACTs.
You know what my you know what my SAT score was?
What?
An 1800.
Well, I don't even know what either of those mean. Are those good?
Yes.
That's funny.
I think. What is an 1800 on the SAT? I think that's
It's pretty shitty.
I think that's a.
Oh, this
I
guy's
think
retarded. We
I
should
think
probably
that's-
give him a full ride so he doesn't have to pay out of pocket.
I think that's almost a full mark. I think, if not a full mark.
This guy's a big fucking retard. His parents will spend $1 billion.
Hey, Andrew, when you drink, you start to look like Leon Lush.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Because your head gets all red.
My whole face turns red. That's when my parents know I've been drinking. They're like, Andrew, you been drinking? I'm like, no, why? They're like, your face is red. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's an almost perfect composite score to the SAT. Yeah, I got a 27 on the ACT and an 1800 on the SAT. So that gave me a full ride to case, which I then squandered by partying. Because kids know how to party.
What was I saying? With, in freshman year, I got away with a lot. Like, I remember one kid that we both know. I guess I'll fucking edit it out, which I later on I hate listening to myself say that, but whatever. I'll edit this out. He got caught for staying out. He was like first few weeks of school. He was out at like 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe even 3. It was past curfew.
Yeah.
And the funny part was I was in that same area riding my bike, and I didn't get caught.
Well, you look like a 45-year-old homeless man, even in middle school.
I did, though. Like, did I tell you about that? I went on a date with, like, a 26-year-old, like, 26 to 24-year-old. And halfway through the date, she's like, oh, what college are you going to? And I'm like, I just got out of high school. Or, like, what college are you graduating from? I'm like, I just got out of high school. And she was just like, how old are you? And I'm like, 18. And she's like, does that mean I'm, like a fucking, like, MILF or something? Or what'd she call it?
That
I don't know.
depends. Do you have kids? Cougar, probably.
Cougar, yeah, she called herself a cougar. And I'm like, maybe?
No, I mean, I dated a 24-year-old.
When you're 18?
He's dating a 34-year-old.
Really? Yeah. You could have just said we both know who we're talking about. You didn't have to determine a last name.
This is gonna be like the fucking...
Dude, I was with my cousin when he came.
Like he's dating a
he's dating a cougar. He told. I went. My cousin came home from Louisiana, and
Which cousin?
Matt.
Okay, not the one that I want.
No. But we came home and he wanted to hang out with him because he hasn't seen him in so long. So we go there and he's like, Andrew. I'm like, what's up, Mo? He's like, dude, I'm dating a 34-year-old. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, dude, it's fine. It's great.
Does she have kids?
I don't think so. But like, God, he gets himself in such crazy situations.
Does he though?
He dated some Christian girl for like a year and a half.
Was that in high school?
Like a very Christian girl too. I'm like, how did you do this?
How did you convince her?
How did you know? I'm like,
Dude, girls love to fix guys.
oh God.
Let me convert him to to Christianity.
Dave's fault. I love you, my infidel.
Oh God.
Remember the time I dated someone? And that was just once.
No, yeah, I know you've dated a couple people.
More than a week.
I can name the ones that were a week.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks.
God, those were the fucking worst.
Like, the one sad part that like turned me off. Maybe at first.
I ended up dating as well.
So what happened was, everything was going grand, and it was on the same day. Well, not the same day because that's fucking the 4th. But on my birthday, went to Dave & Buster's, and we were hanging out in the basement afterwards, and give him a kiss, swoosh, whatnot. And then she tells me, Angie, I'm blind, right? I'm like, oh fuck, and that just turned me off completely. Like, I don't want you in my life.
Blind in one eye.
And for some reason, like, 13-year-old me's like, I don't want to date this anymore.
She's blind in one eye.
What?
Yeah,
like,
she's just blind in one eye.
I'm talking to the like.
13-year-old me is like
if you can't see me, I can't see a future with you.
That's pretty much what it was. I'm like, and that fucking changed my thought process that entire night. Like, which eye is she looking at me from?
It's the obvious one, which is looking over here.
And I'm like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't date this.
What the?
No, but I dated her for like 2 weeks.
But yeah, and then there was Oh God.
I also dated.
Dude, God, she's like, oh,
Why have we dated the same people?
because they're fucking crazy. I'm surprised you didn't date. Did you date?
Why did you date? It was a little too white for me.
God, like anyone who,
You-
anyone who I touched turned crazy or was already crazy.
See, that's what I think happened, though.
What was it? No. Yeah, the reason you guys have all dated the same people is because you, me, Nate, and Aziz, we all have the same taste in girls.
Did you date?
No, actually,
we don't. Yeah.
I don't even know what to talk about at this point.
Where's your cousin at?
But wait, back to what I was saying. You kept talking about dating. You don't try on Tinder. Whenever a girl matches with you, you're just like memes.
Yeah, really. You like is that your personality, or are you just?
Let me show you my Tinder profile.
Yeah. Is that really your personality, or are you just like actually just? I just saw your picture.
Do you want to
Look at the sunglasses.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's
number one.
oh, that's fantastic.
Andrew, 22. I like memes and women. That's the only thing in my bio.
How many matches do you have?
It's more than I did.
Yeah, okay.
Quite a few.
You can obviously close the gap here.
My lovely thing here is someone else messaged me first. I see you like memes, my man. I was wondering if I could take you to the Bahamas and use your ass as a snorkel. And I replied back, my ass would be the worst snorkel. But yes, please, take me to the Bahamas. And we just sent gifts. And then I sent her, hey, are you at school because I like to shoot kids in you? And then she didn't say anything back.
I wonder why.
No. All right, if that's really who you like want yourself to be on Tinder, then go for it.
I'm trying to figure out some more memes. I'm just sending people gifts because I don't feel like I don't feel like initiating conversation. Just cum bags.
I delete my Tinder about every 2 months. I'll be lazy enough to download one and like try to match with people, and then I'll just be like, the demographic of people here are really not what I'm looking for.
Do you guys think that Tinder as a dating app and dating apps in general has made like social interaction like what's going on here at the moment, where you guys are just staring at your phones while I'm talking?
Hey, this is important.
Do you think it's made social interaction harder?
I'm just trying to fucking find.
I can. Well, I have a natural
Idiot.
inclination to like. I'm pretty good at like conversating.
I asked a girl if she liked jazz.
Do you think it's made getting laid easier?
Of course, but not.
Well, for some guys, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I'm not
Reddit.
looking to get laid. I want to. My goal.
You look like Christian Bale. You look like Christian Bale like that.
Ladies. No, I want to be settled down with a house and kids by 26.
Kids?
Eventually, yeah. Or the sooner the better, yeah.
Why?
I want the American dream. I don't know.
Do the white picket fence, White House red door,
White mom.
what?
I don't know.
Racially pure Europe.
Wanting racial purification. In all seriousness, race really doesn't play a part into it. I like the concept of having a family and like a.
Would you most likely go with if you were to have that opportunity and like personality perfect in every sense? What race would you prefer? Of women?
From an objective standpoint, I think a different culture, and it doesn't fucking matter what, would be interesting because I like learning about different cultures, and just having that would be a more interesting.
So you want your kids to grow up confused?
I don't fucking care. That's their fucking problem. Everyone has a cross to bear, I guess. If you're brown, white, it doesn't. I guess that's fucking on you.
Well, nobody's fucking on anybody here. I'm just saying.
I've turned down, and I've had the chance. I'm not like. I've had the chance. It's just I genuinely am not looking to fuck around with people. I'm genuinely looking for someone I'm going to spend a lot of time with.
No, I understand that. That's where I am now. So I'm just like, any races of women off limits for you, Andrew?
What? I was doing Snapchat.
You're a piece of shit. Get the fuck off your phone.
I'm having fun though.
Get the fuck off your phone.
Legit for the past two. I was listening to the past two fucking podcasts. You've been on your phone and not talking.
What about you, Andrew? Are there
What about me?
Are there any races of women that are off limits for you?
There's nothing like, and I don't think that's racist if you're not, if you don't, because it's just like, it's like let's say I don't have preferences, but let's say I didn't like Andrew is strictly against dating blind girls. He thinks they're disgusting.
Obviously.
But like, not really. But if let's say if someone didn't like people with curly hair, I think that's not wrong. Like, you're still treating them like other human beings. You're just not gonna fuck them.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
I personally will not fuck any Asians.
I'm against super fat women.
I'm not.
Like, if you're heavier than
there's
me...
a difference between fat and thick.
I will.
If
that's my preference right there. Is thick women.
If you are...
Like, curvy, I'm down with it. But like, the second it reaches the border into unhealthy, I'm not okay with it.
If you're 90 pounds heavier than I am, you bitch, you better be doing like something I love.
But
if you can make cute anime girls noises in bed, fuck, date me now. I don't care how large you are.
No, but I mean, like...
okay, Shad Man.
Okay.
No, I didn't say kid noises.
No, but the...
Are you thinking about dating?
God.
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Cause she sounds like a fucking anime character and she's pretty chubby wubby.
Oh, boy.
I know the feel.
Yeah. I'm not into like... I'm a very active person, so I want someone that's gonna be active with me.
See, I'm a very inactive person.
But you don't want that because we're like, hey.
But no, because that's what my current girlfriend is like as well. Like, we will just, like, whenever I went over to Chicago to go and see her, we literally spent all weekend in her bed. Not even, like, not having sex or anything. Literally just cuddling.
What are you, prune?
What are you?
What are you, a big gay idiot? What are you? What are you like?
We fucked eventually, but what I'm saying is, like, we would spend most of our time just laying in bed.
I can't date lazy people. Like, I don't... There's two types of people I will not... Like, all my preferences are usually personality-based, not physical-based. Like, I don't date lazy people, and I don't date people that can't solve their own problems. Because I'm a very independent person, and I don't like talking with people that can't solve their own shit.
Curt, I bought this puzzle and I can't fix it. Fuck it, we're over. We're done. We're done. Solve your own problems, bitch. And you slam the door shut.
Solve
and
your own problems, bitch.
No, not like that. Like, it's people like... If you don't think it's solvable, then why are you complaining about it? It's obviously all over, you know? I like people that are willing...
Just, make it look cool. Do a flip or something. Fuck.
Moving on. So you said you used to stream.
Hmm?
You used to stream.
Yeah, I used to stream a little bit.
Did you have a good following, or?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I came into streaming around the same time that, like, Twitch whores were a thing.
Ooh, yeah.
So I was like, I can't win. They got tits. I might have tits, but it's, they're not as great. So, I can't win. And I was kind of just like, okay, fine.
So we do fun things. Like, hey, for every dollar I get, I'll scream really loudly. My parents are asleep right now.
I mean, I was doing, like, fun shit and everything. Like,
oh, yeah, I remember the Bean Boozled challenge you did. Like, for every something happened, you're like, I'll take a bite of this people. You're like, oh, God, he got a pen. He's like, going,
yeah, no, I was having fun with it, but, like, it just, like, I wasn't, like...
Going anywhere with it.
Not even that, like, the people that, like, I wanted to stay... Like, I just wanted, like, maybe, like, 4 or 5 people just to sit there and hang out and talk.
Yeah.
While, like, I'm playing the game. And, that would have been enough for me. But, it wasn't even that. Like, which, whatever. It didn't even have, that's not really even an issue. It was just, like, most of my friends were in the chat anyway.
Yeah.
And there were, like, 10 people there.
that's what you gotta do, YouTube.
You're drunk.
Yeah, but YouTube is the place to go. Like...
YouTube gaming?
Yeah, YouTube gaming.
Is it really, though? Is YouTube, like, what is your experience with YouTube gaming at the moment?
It's been really positive.
It's
like, we've only had the channel 4 months now. We have around 40 subs, and, like, we'll get, like, hundreds of views on stuff. Like, and we get feedback, too.
I had the opportunity to get into the Minecraft bubble before it popped.
Really?
Like, I was interviewed by a person with, like, 1,000 more subscribers than me. I had, like 25 or so at the time. And, like, I was putting out Minecraft Let's Plays. I still have them on my YouTube channel. And one of them got, like... And, like, I don't know what happened for me to, like... This person actually went on. And he now is a big YouTuber. It's
What's his name?
It's Meatylock.
Oh, really?
His name's Meaty. Yeah, it's not on his channel anymore. He removed it. But I did have, like, a Minecraft Let's Play with him.
Damn.
And now I'm kind of like I'm kind of upset.
Kicking yourself.
That like I could have made it in that.
I'm still kicking myself for a bunch of things online, but like one of them was back in high school. You know Odd Future, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
His rap collective is Odd Future.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys on it is Taco. One of the guys. He followed me on Twitter back when I was like freshman year.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't know who he was, so I'm like, who the fuck's Taco? And I blocked him because I don't want people that I don't know follow me. So I remember fucking like a month later, I start listening to Tyler the Creator. I'm like, oh, that's what the little check mark meant. And he at the time he didn't follow anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, fuck.
I had a chance to beta test Fruit Ninja when it first came out. I think I still have the email actually.
Really?
Yeah, but you've had like plenty of like actual like YouTube success though. Like you were on Machinima.
Really?
I wouldn't really call that YouTube success, but still, like you were on Machinima at the time when Machinima was like
tiny.
Fuck, I don't have.
Tiny.
Wait, it might be on my. Where's the search bar?
You don't have to look it up now.
Don't look it up.
No, we're looking it up right now. It's not gonna do anything in the fucking. There we go.
Andrew.
From 2010, the Fruit Ninja. That's the email. Thank you for beta testing.
That's cool.
So that was neat.
I was in the Overwatch beta test.
Really?
Oh wow, the fucking open beta.
No,
nice.
not even the open
Nice.
And
Piece of shit. No, not the fucking open beta.
The open closed beta. I haven't even played Overwatch yet.
Yeah, how's it feel to suck? How's it feel to be fucking insignificant and tiny, you piece of shit? How does it feel to be lower than me, you stupid fuck, you idiot?
I'm famous. I'm the most powerful man in the world, bitch.
that's a great. Can I please overlay that?
Go find the video. I want to see that again. I love it so much.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot. Like Chris Reagan followed us on Twitter.
For like 6 seconds.
No, he's followed us for like a week, and we didn't talk. We didn't interact with him, so we unfollowed.
Or maybe you posted some shitty memes.
You don't.
You don't even know how to Twitter.
I do know how to Twitter.
You don't know how to add periods before.
Andrew, you're drunk.
Yeah, there's like I don't know. Success will come and go. Like or like opportunities will come and go. It's just next time you gotta figure out like when to like just say yeah sure, why not, you know.
Just say fuck it and jump in.
Yeah.
Go balls deep into it.
So far, we're 2 for 2 for like getting the people to like retweet it.
Yeah. We gotta do that again.
Did you tell Aziz about what Tommy said about the video?
Oh, so have you seen our video about Tommy? See?
Where Curt dresses up in the hockey costume.
Yeah, have you seen that on our Twitter? I'm
No,
not
I
sure if
don't think so.
So if well, we made fun of a guy. You wouldn't know the joke, so we just made fun of a YouTube guy.
Mm-hmm.
Got hundreds of like likes.
300 likes.
300 likes, 60 retweets, and we got the majority of our followers from that. And his buddy retweeted. The other two guys didn't. They didn't even interact with it.
Mm-hmm.
But other guys interacted with it and liked it. So I was kind of like, I wonder what's going on. Like, you know, like they didn't even like comment on it. And like I heard him in another episode of his like podcast. He says, like I don't want to feed into the meme, but that's a false narrative, which is something that's my meme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the guy who like started it. And I call him up during one of his like live shows, and I'm like, I asked him like a genuine question. He's like, yeah, and he like kind of was getting into the call. He really liked like what I was saying, and I interrupted him. I'm like, hey, just gotta say, I'm the asshole that made the false narrative meme thing. And he's like, oh, you're that asshole. Man, I'm sorry. I was in a really bad place. I was losing a lot of subscribers at the time. You don't think things are as funny as they are when you think the curtain's closing. I'll retweet it if you want. I'm like, oh hell yeah! So I resend it to him and he retweeted it for us. So like, for anyone who fucking doesn't, if you're interested in YouTube drama, look up Tommy C or Tommy's SFTP on YouTube. Great YouTube channel. I love the guy. But yeah, that's what happened. And then we made a joke about Armored Skeptic, and he retweeted it. So like we're 2 for 2 now. We got to make another one soon.
That's funny.
I gotta think of another one. I think we should do one on Chris Raygun next, or Leon Lush, or Bunty King.
Yeah.
I have no idea who any of these people are.
They're YouTube commentators.
Okay.
They're like they're
like
What
Leafy.
are the genres of YouTube right now that are actually gaining traction? Like, what do you see
There's all.
at the moment, which is like at the highest point
the
right
one
now?
with the one with like the most interaction with the tightest community at the moment is the commentary community, which I feel that you would like.
What is the commentary community?
The
Like, what do you do in those videos?
They talk about
YouTube drama
recent
like is in like stuff interacting with the community.
So like media news basically.
It's essentially new like media, like how people on YouTube are interacting with each other, the YouTube algorithm, different things about that are going on within the YouTube bubble. Like
think of Philly D,
yeah, Philly D,
but more.
but like people are calling each other out and criticizing others. It's a very
That sounds like hell. That sounds like a middle school playground.
it kind of is.
That's like what it's like. Oh, you're a stupid dummy head for thinking this way. Yeah, what kind of sense does this make? Hold on, what?
It now that you put it in that way, yeah, kind of, but it's everyone's trying to make the community a little bit better, and they're just calling out people with shit content and just
Yeah, but I mean, all these people that are making these videos about people who are making videos that are shit.
They're not like they're shit videos. They're like, why would you ever say that?
Like, okay, so why would you ever say that type shit?
Like
I'm trying to think.
Like Hitler did nothing wrong.
No, like
were
okay,
you there for the
example-
Leafy versus Tommy NC 2010 where Leafy's like, that guy's retarded. Why is he doing that?
Yeah.
It's basically like that. But you're like, why is this guy making that?
Why are
see,
people
but-
making fun of a real autistic guy?
I was completely behind Leafy on that one though.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Like, just give me.
I just don't understand the sensitivity on people.
Well,
I don't get it. I don't get how people can be so
well,
sensitive
the fact
to something
the
that.
fact that I think people didn't have problems with the fact that he thought anything or said anything he did. It was the fact that he didn't step in and help Tommy when there was all the problems with his Leafy's
So
fans
his-
attacking, and he didn't do anything.
So his fans went out and actually harassed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And but Leafy didn't do anything.
That's
And then
that's understandable.
yeah, like people will come in and make a video like breaking things down and explaining what he should have done or what he should do, and to an extent it can be pretty nitpicky and it doesn't shit will just blow over in a week with or without a response. But like the commentary community can be good too, and I think it's.
I don't know. I mean, like with the way things are at the moment in society and how sensitive people are to absolutely everything.
Everybody in the commentary community, for the most part, is very anti PC. Say what you want, but they there's
Say what you want, but not the N-word.
no. A lot of people are just yes, either they'll say, feel free to say it, but expect consequences. You know,
it's using a word that is completely impossible to sound intelligent using. You know, it's just like you can say it, but you can in no way justify saying it, and you cannot sound smart saying it.
Yeah.
Because it has stopped making things funny anymore at this point.
It's not funny to me anymore either. There's a part of my life where I'm just like, well, you said the buzzword, and now it's just I don't care. I don't think it's funny anymore. You know? Yeah, sure, it rolls off the tongue easy, but who cares?
I mean, it just it doesn't even roll off the tongue anymore. It's kind of just like it falls out of your mouth. It's just like,
Yes.
oh, yep, you just said that. You dropped it right
falls
there.
out of your mouth and into the back at the end of the bus.
Oh my god.
No, just like
You gotta chew 'em off. You gotta wipe off that nasty mouth with a fucking fire hose and make sure they don't come back.
Oh my god. Okay.
And you gotta give them separate drinking fountains. And don't get me started. Jeez.
But going back to the fucking YouTube thing, there's many storytime vloggers are big. Vlogging's big.
what are storytime vloggers?
People that'll get on the mic, playing a video game, and they'll just tell a story from their life. And
Why is that a big thing?
Because it's interesting.
It's the same reason people come to any YouTube channel. They like a person's personality, and the way that they speak, essentially. You know.
You have interesting stories.
Yeah. Which are usually fake.
Don't you like documentaries?
Because I find myself going back to Northern Lions playthroughs of Bindings of Isaac, and actually just sitting there and falling asleep to his videos.
I fall asleep to commentary stuff.
Just like he plays Bindings of Isaac. It takes about 45 minutes to go through a whole floor, and he's been sitting there just talking about actual nonsense.
Like what?
Like he babbles. I mean, like I shit you not. It actually like he says stuff, but he never actually says anything.
Yeah.
And he talks for a full like nonstop 45 minutes, and then it's the end of the video. And like I fall asleep to that shit because it's just like the sound of his voice is just like, yep, time to go to sleep now. And I don't watch any of his other videos. He has a lot more content than that, but I don't watch any more from his videos.
I'm trying to think of. I used to do that a lot with other videos.
I still watch Minecraft videos.
I like playing Minecraft. I love Minecraft.
What the fuck?
I still watch Minecraft videos. I watch.
Well, it's
Are
peaceful.
you autistic?
I watch Ethos Lab literally every day.
Why not the diamond minecart? That
The Diamond Minecart. What the fuck is that? Because I'm into OG, Minecraft YouTubers.
but he's British.
Like-
he talks with an accent.
He's not British. He's Canadian. You fucking
The
asshole.
diamond minecart.
Who's Diamond Minecart?
That's what I'm talking about. You
Who
shithead.
the fuck is Diamond Minecart?
The
You're
most
so drunk, Andrew.
most popular Minecraft player.
Okay, there's Exumavoid.
Who the fuck's Exumavoid?
There is Ethos Lab,
That's not Stampy Longhead.
and there is Biffa.
That's not
Biffa
Stampy.
2001 or
Stampy.
something.
I want Stampy. Give me Stampy's Magic World. Magic Quest.
We're going on a trip, our favorite rocket ship, going through the sky, and just really drunk die.
Ah! I've been stabbed.
Okay, so I still like Minecraft. I think the community's become shit.
Yeah,
The community isn't
I was
shit.
on a actual Discord, and I was on a Discord for Paladins, which is basically free. It's free Overwatch, which is really unfair to say because okay, let me go off on a tangent here because all right, Overwatch and Paladins are two completely different games. One's free to play, one's pay and
Paid free.
pay to free, whatever the hell that means. What? One you pay for the game and you get everything unlocked. One you actually have to work and unlock characters and all that other shit. One, in that free-to-play model, there is so much more reward in actually leveling up and buying characters with in-game currency.
Yeah.
And it's a really good model for high-res. See, this is why I think I'm a fucking sociopath, because you both just yawned and I did not feel the need to yawn at all.
As long as you're not like
You're like Northern Lion. You're just putting us to sleep with your boring shit.
Andrew, goddamn. We were trying to convince our friends to fucking come on our podcast, not get drunk, be obnoxious, and kick them off.
No, but like, the free-to-play model with games nowadays has been shit.
Yeah.
Because everybody's greedy as fuck. But Hi-Res kind of put it together in the right way, where it's kind of like, yeah, sure, we're kind of money grubbing, but it's not too much to where it
It's
interferes with the game.
overcumbering, like when it comes to like the
Yeah.
actual gameplay.
And I've even put money into the game. I actually enjoy it. But after Andrew's comment, I completely forgot where I was going with this.
It must have not been important.
I haven't done it in a long time, but my favorite memories of playing Minecraft were legit me and a buddy grabbing a bunch of like fucking food, staying up for a full night just playing Minecraft and just going as far as we could, and then just like it was just fun because like shit like every sleepover went the same way. Fun. 3 o'clock ran around. Serious shit. Fun. That serious weird talk where, I don't know, just random shit would come up. And then just go right back to normal.
Oh, me, Connor, Nate, and Jamie would all do that. And we did that for a summer.
Oh yeah, that sounds like so much fun.
And then we did it every weekend for a full school year. And we just played Minecraft.
That
The
sounds
time
so
I tried to join in with my double egg powered laptop. You remember that? You're like,
Yeah, it had the processing power of like an egg timer or something.
Hey Andrew, play Minecraft? Yeah, sure. I don't know if I can run it though. Just get the optimizer. Okay. Everything off. Low. Below low. Oh, it can run at 13 frames a minute. Neat. And then it would crash. It was great.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, I love Minecraft. Like if I
If you love it, why don't you marry it?
No, but like the Minecraft community, I was in a Discord channel. That's where I was starting. That's where it was. I was in a Discord channel for Paladins, and this little kid comes in, and he's just like, I swear to God, he's like 12 or something. You know, anybody who's younger than you is automatically 12 anyway. So, he comes in, really high, squeaky voice, and he's like, hey guys, you playing Paladins? I'm like, oh fuck. Audibly, I say, oh fuck. And he's like, that's a bad, what the fuck are you, he basically goes, I was just gonna play some Minecraft because I was playing with this girl that was in here and he's a little kid and he wants to try and get some pussy, I guess. I don't know. Good on him for trying, but, you know, I'm just trying to play Paladins with somebody who's actually good at playing Paladin. And he comes in and says, can I come in and play with you guys? And she messages me in Paladin. She's like, this kid's like 12 or something. I have no idea how to get rid of him. Please, just like, please help me. And so he starts having problems with his mic, and then I just start making fun of him while he can't hear me. And then he comes back on the mic, and he can finally hear me. I'm just like, hey kid, why don't you go fuck off and play Minecraft or something? And he just starts crying. He's like, why would you say that? And then I mute him, and we just go and play Paladins. She's like,
Did you server mute him?
Yeah. And she's like, that was so mean. I'm like, okay, can we play Paladins now?
Mute.
There's so many times I've done that.
No, like, anytime, like, I'm on this, like, Discord chat that I've been friends with these people for, like, 5 years. And I've never met them in person. It's just been online.
Oh, yeah, like, that's becoming the norm. Like, Nate knows, like, a bunch of people just online.
Well, that's because Nate used to sit in my basement. He would be with us, but he wouldn't be playing Minecraft. He'd be with us just on chat roulette.
I remember that. I'd join
Just on chat roulette. Just, like, meeting all of these people. Nate was doing shit for Tinder. Like Tinder, before Tinder was even a thing. He did it on chat roulette.
No, it was Meet Me.
Was it Meet Me?
He had a Meet Me early high school and late middle school.
And
Mid high school, mid middle school, early high school. Meet Me.
And that was just like, he was doing the shit, like, and that's how he met his girlfriend, on chat roulette.
That was Omegle.
Yeah, on Omegle. And like, what? Like, Nate was already getting this shit done before any of us?
Nate already has everything down pat. He's been with a girl for 3 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. Damn.
I think so. I think it's, like, been 3 years.
Or it's coming up on 3.
That's just, like...
I can't compete, man.
I can't even go anywhere near that.
Yay, my 6 months versus his 3 years. I longest... Fuck.
No, my longest relationship was, like, what, a year and a half, maybe.
Better than me.
I was miserable for a year. So I had a good 6 months.
Mine was like a high peak, and then it started turning real sour, real fast.
That's when you gotta marry her. So it's like you gotta like stabilize the miserableness.
There's one moment I fucking hate the worst. I kind of blame both people for this, but I think it was her prom night or her graduation night. But this big fat tub of shit. He told my ex. Hey, Andrew went on a tricycle and fucking went to the park. So, for some godforsake bumfuck nowhere, she believes this sack of shit. And she goes out looking for me. Little does she know, I'm hiding in her basement.
With me, playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
And then here she comes fucking storming down. She's like, where the fuck were you? I'm like, what is going on? She's like, told me you're at the park. I'm like, what? Why would I be at the park? I don't know. I'm like, oh man. That's the first time I realized. I was like, oh boy. I shouldn't be in this relationship. Oh god. What other times was this pure shit?
Why are we... You're getting to the sad point of the drunk.
Yeah, getting to the sad point of the drunk where you're just like, you realize there's no return from this, so you're just like, fuck it, live through all of the terrible memories while I can't remember them.
Go back to the happy thing.
was no
one
happy
time
thing,
she
there was
sucked
silence.
the dick.
Isn't there like a stain on that couch?
I think
It's this couch?
that's what it is.
It's this couch?
It might be one. I don't know which one it is. I can stand up. We can check real fast.
No, I don't want...
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to edit so much out.
Don't worry, it's not a cum stain. I popped a cherry. And it bled on the couch. It was fun. She's like, go slow. I'm like, okay. And she's like, ah! Let go. What did I do wrong?
Oh,
That was
God.
great.
You know, all that's avoidable, right? I love that we're actually getting fan art. I thought that would come later.
I love it. I love it so much.
I think I'm up to 2 things of fan art with me, and that's fucking wacky.
Did I show you the fan art?
No, you didn't show me the fan art.
It's in my Discord. But,
How does it feel at the moment?
It's cool.
Like,
I
just
like
like being a sort of like, yeah, a small YouTuber.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Have it it's cool. I like it a lot.
Me and Curt.
And who's drawing this stuff for you?
His name is T King.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Like, in all seriousness, the fact that I get feedback and I get to do what I love and people think it's cool. Like the fact I didn't know you were watching Eye Candy.
Yeah, no, I watched all of you guys' stuff. Like, I listened to your podcasts, and I, like, you know.
Someone made a Minecraft skin of me.
Jesus. Yeah, the fact that, like, I get to...
Before you finish that, remember that thought. Someone's also making an RPG of me and Curt.
Really?
Yeah, someone made the sprites.
Where's me?
I don't... He hasn't updated me a lot, but he tells me he's making it. And then someone made me as a Kamina from Gurren Lagann.
Like, legit, I saw that. I love that.
Yeah, a legit RPG. And then someone was supposed to make a fan fiction of you and me.
I hope that...
Foozle's ex
He leans in and says, "You got nice tits." It's cool. Like, I get to do what I like doing, and it's a fucking... Like, it's awesome. And I wanna like, collaborate with as many YouTubers as I can to get as much traction as I can. Not because I just want views, but it's cooler to get an audience to interact with.
That's what I wanted as, like, being on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted that live audience to interact.
A thousand fans, like, not like idle fans, not just empty subscribers. I'm talking about, when I say I want views and I want subs, I want people that will, like, interact with me on Twitter and shit, because I think that's cool. Like, I'm not greedy for money. I want that interaction and that human connection, because I think that in itself is awesome.
Yeah. Like, just, like, having that, like, my main goal, if I were to start a YouTube channel, would be to, like, create this, like, massive...
Aziz Army.
Like, literal army. And, like, anybody that the community deems, like, disgraceful to the YouTube name, and just be like, go and fucking attack them.
Jesus.
And I just send these people out, and I would be the cancer of the internet. And
that's being said, wait, people have argued this to Keemstar. I don't think you know who Keemstar is, right?
Yeah, I know who Keemstar is.
He hasn't. If he were to pick up the role as a villain of YouTube, he'd be way more successful. And I feel someone should pick up that role as a villain of YouTube. Just be like, look at me, I'm causing all this shit, you know, like, and just kind of go with it.
But that person has to be the most charismatic person in the world in order.
That's where Keemstar would totally be able to do it.
I think Keemstar is about as charismatic as a fucking stump.
No, he's pretty charismatic.
I do not like him as a person.
I don't either. I think that's why... But people don't like him, but they keep coming back.
His voice bothers the fuck out of me.
Oh, I know.
I don't understand how people listen to him.
The man knows how to get work done. I admire that.
I haven't even finished a single one of his videos.
I've finished a few. A lot, actually.
I love Keem.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking no.
That would be lovely.
We should make that meme and send it to him. I really think so.
Which one?
Well, wait, there's 2 of them. So, if for those listening, there's a meme going around where you put a hat on something and you rhyme it with what in tarnation. So I would put a cowboy hat on Keemstar and it'd be what in leafy manipulations.
What in pedo accusations?
Yeah, something like that. I think that'd be hilarious. What in leafy manipulations?
Why am I still getting hate? Why am I still getting hate? That video was an hour long.
It was 50 minutes, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, the media's,
Yeah, fake news.
Fake news.
Where do you get your news from? A fucking box of Cheerios?
I don't watch the fucking news. I'd rather be ignorant than fucking manipulated at this point.
Pretty much, yeah. What were we talking about before this?
The experience, the YouTube experience, and like...
That's... I've had a dose of, like, you know... I would like to feel more a part of a community. Like, I see the way that, like, big YouTubers interact with each other on Twitter, like... Or, like, micro YouTubers. They're, like, like 10,000, 20,000 guys. They'll all interact with each other. I think that's really interesting, and I would love to be able to be like, let's say I'm going to Chicago or something, or like another Detroit or something. I just text a buddy, be like, hey, I'm in town for a week. Let's make a video, post it to your channel. You know, have fun, record it, do something I like to do, have, a genuine fun time with a buddy I would like, post it, and have other people give me positive feedback or negative, or fucking having somebody tell me like I enjoyed that would be amazing.
The YouTube community, all of it as a whole,
Yeah.
everything on YouTube, is kind of like this. It's kind of like the stages of going through like school.
Okay.
Because
Go
like
on.
in kindergarten through like 6th grade, most of the time, me anyway, I didn't talk to anybody. Everybody kept to themselves for the most part. Besides, but like whenever you came across somebody else, you were just like, oh hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm in 6th grade too. I'm a YouTuber too. Yeah, and all of that. And then once you start to get into middle school, you start to get like more subscribers. You start to kind of like understand where you're at, and you kind of like start to form this like bottom layer of just like, hey, we're all in this together. Let's all build up to each
Yeah.
other together, and let's try and have fun and everything. And then you start to get up higher, and once you get into high school, which is like this million subscriber mark,
Yeah.
where you're just like, you start to form your own clique.
Yeah. There's clicks.
And like you know how there's like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and Markiplier. They're all like these high top people, and they're all together. But then there's like Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, and iDubbbz, and they're all together. And
that's something I think is very interesting. The commentary community does not. That's a clique in itself, but they have their hands in everything. Like, I'll like be like scrolling through Twitter, and like most commentary people, they know everybody because they're always talking to like that's their thing. They're always either standing up for somebody else or talking about somebody else. So it's very interesting.
where do you cross the line as a social, like as a commentary, YouTube commentator?
You just speak your opinion. Like,
But where do you go from like just being that YouTube commentator to being like a social justice warrior or just like a social outcast?
social like
Usually by that dislike bar.
that is the best thing you've said all night.
Yeah, that's maybe the most intelligent thing you've said all night.
Like,
Thank you.
I mean, I think that's really like.
Like mass opinion, like
Does mass opinion really just determine your fate at this point?
Uh,
Is it the fate
pretty
of the
much.
Pretty
much.
I'll argue that. Like, I seriously think like
If you're-
there's lots of people with bad opinions, but it's the way you form those opinions, the way that you express them. Because like lots of people be like, "This is my opinion. Feel free to rebuttal me." But a social justice warrior,
He's like, hey, here are my opinions. Go fuck yourself. Blocked.
yeah, like that's like
So as opposed to like putting it out in an articulated manner
If-
and being
like,
able to accept constructive criticism.
If you put it out and then block comments, block ratings, and then just block anyone who talks to you, that's a social justice warrior. If you put it out and allow comments and be like, hey,
it's not just the left; it can also be the right. Like I've seen many like racist people doing the exact same thing.
if we have lefts and rights, do we have ups and downs too?
Exactly.
yeah,
What is the ups and downs?
your fucking life. Oh god. No, but like this like it's almost like a I don't know, like this horribly constructed pyramid.
Do you know what worries me? Is you're talking
Same
about
pyramid you got into yourself a couple years ago.
the pyramid scheme, you fucker.
What pyramid scheme did I get into?
It was like fucking forever ago.
Whatever.
Big old goofster.
I know what he's talking about, but whatever.
Did he tell you something about me that I don't know?
I remember you
No,
talking
you
to us
don't.
about it. You're like, some guy told me I can make money from like some money, and then you gave him some money and he never talked to you again.
Do you not remember that?
It was like it's right when you got into college.
Oh, what do you call it? It is a pyramid scheme. Isn't a pyramid scheme. It's a legal pyramid scheme. It's the residual income sort of like the residual income sort of like things where like
You're stressing Curt. He's smoking.
basically the business model
Right,
was
okay.
like
Where is my... Yeah, go ahead.
the business model was, hey, you get one person, all right, and you're one person, and you get 3 people underneath you that get to what do you call it? That get to work and get more people for you, and those 3 people get 3 people, and basically what ended up happening is I just looked at the guys like, hey, you repeat this process 14 times, you pass 7 billion. Like it grows exponentially. It grows even more than exponentially. I forgot the actual word for it. But it grows to a massive scale extremely fast. So you can actually, like, within 15 measurements of people getting 3 people, and then those 3 people getting 3 people, and all of that, you reach 7 billion people.
Yeah.
So it was just like, yeah, all you gotta do is get those 3 people to get 3 people, and it's like, no, dude, you can only, what? No, this doesn't make any sense.
That many people, yeah. But yeah. What were we talking? Oh yeah, you were talking about the Minecraft bubble. Going back to that.
Yeah.
That popped. I feel the YouTube bubble is gonna pop soon, and I think that's gonna start with YouTube TVs coming out, and that's when mainstream media and YouTube are gonna collide, and that's gonna be big.
I don't know about that. Mostly because of the new way people are getting their news. And the way...
Most people go to Philly D for their news.
I don't even know about that. Like, his videos get, 1 million or so, 3 million, 4 million views every once in a while. I see them cap out at, 4 million views.
I'm gonna look that up now, because a lot of people go to him. Like, that's a lot. Because he's old school YouTube.
He is old school YouTube, but so is Ray William Johnson, and he's not around anymore. He's Facebook media now.
Really?
Because he's a piece of shit. He stole
5
content.
million.
Yeah, so he reaches about 5 million views on his videos. It trails off there. Yeah, sure, he's making money. But the thing is, Philip DeFranco, that's not the only thing he does. He actually has his own real media business.
That is true.
Oh, yeah.
So he creates things, and he works on projects, and he has his own office, and he does all this. That's really just, on the side now.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, Philip DeFranco doesn't have a team working on that. He researches all that stuff himself. At least I think he does. I don't know this for 100%, but it seems like he researches all that stuff himself, and then...
He has a team, I'm pretty sure. But yeah.
Does he have a team to write a script for him? Because none of that shit seems scripted.
It's not scripted. I think they fact check, and then he goes from there.
I don't know, the last video he put out, yesterday, it seemed like he fact-checked everything himself.
He may help with the process, but a man with a full life and kid and a business cannot do that all himself, I don't think.
Maybe, but still, he has to put out a video every day.
Yeah.
And, you can only do so much, the last video went on for so long, and he thought it was long, it was 15 minutes long.
Yeah, well, that's old YouTube. A long video back then was 2 minutes.
And it shows that it's old YouTube because he still does the jump cuts. He's still, that's how he
the jump cuts.
Shit, he does.
He still does. He is the epitome. He is the only artifact left, technically, of old YouTube.
Even, essentially the king of, old YouTube, what's his name? The vlogger.
Shay Carl?
Shay Carl.
He's gone. Yeah, no, he's an alcoholic and he's getting a divorce or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he's in rehab. I think that his family's still sticking together.
No, they're not.
Are they not?
Come on, after that, no, they're not.
I don't know.
He already deleted his Twitter.
Yeah,
some million followers.
I don't know what's going on, but
and that was even a different era because those were the people that realized they can make videos of their life and people would watch it.
He was the first vlogger.
Yeah,
the first big
they
vlogger.
were just
Epic Mealtime's gone. Fred's gone.
Well, Epic Mealtime's still going, but they don't bring anything else in. It's just the same shit over and over.
Yeah,
when they first came out, it was like, whoa, they made this cool thing. Now it's like, whoa,
Muscles Glasses.
They're doing the same fucking thing.
And then
Bunty King was a part of them?
I heard he was some off-brand shit. Not off-brand shit, but
he was with them, and he had the chance to be brought up with them, and he chose not to for some reason because there's a lawsuit, and he picked the wrong side, quote unquote wrong side. But yeah, he was in a few videos, I think.
What do you classify PewDiePie's channel as?
Now it's more of a commentary channel.
Is it more of a commentary channel?
Because it's because he's no longer he makes fun of his old Happy Wheel shit because he's he doesn't enjoy it anymore. He says I have the viewer base now. I'm gonna do what I like to do, and if I lose a little bit, which is usually about 1/3 to 1/4 usually when you go into something you like, he's yeah, if I lose it, I lose it, but I'm gonna do what I love. He loved doing video games then. He wants to do something new now. Now it's more skit based and him spouting his opinion and reacting to stuff.
See, now I think that's a good way of going about it. But what do you remember what Ray William Johnson did when he did that? When he did what he wanted to do?
It failed.
It ruined his whole career. Do you know what it was?
Was that the
It was his rap career.
I thought he did that coinciding.
No, yeah, he started out his rap career when he was announced like the top, when he beat out Smosh at the top. He kind of that was his sort of like when he started. Okay, I'm at the top of YouTube now. I can do whatever I want. And then he started your
favorite Martian.
Your favorite Martian, and his career tanked.
Okay, hey, Bitch Got a Penis, still the best song on the market. Are you kidding me? Bitch Got a Penis, best song.
And then
Dude, that was such a that band was so bad.
I don't even know.
Have you gone back and looked at those songs?
Yeah, I have.
They're so bad.
They're awful. But when I was a kid, I thought they were the fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then where the hell is Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd?
They still do epic rap battles.
Yeah, but I never see that shit.
I used to watch.
They still get like 5 million.
I used to watch Nice Peter every Monday.
At least 5 million each thing. Usually takes about a week though.
I used to watch Nice Peter every Monday when you do a mailbox opening.
Mm-hmm.
And he stopped for the longest time. He's an alcoholic too.
Yeah.
Like.
I don't understand why people are just like, oh, he's an alcoholic. He's a fucking musician. Yeah, of course he is.
Oh, most musicians have problems, but well, it's always the faced happiness thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like because that will ruin you as a person. Like,
and those are the things that I like about Philip DeFranco and everything. And what?
What is that?
I make songs and videos.
No, the bottom thing.
What? Follows you. Oh, okay. Yeah, Nice Peter follows you. Cool.
Really? What?
Yeah. My
On
old
what?
account.
Why? Why does he follow you?
I have no clue.
You should tweet at him. And be like, subscribe to...
Subscribe to Foozles, please.
But yeah, no.
Why is that your old account?
I had an account since like 2008, and I just spouted the most stupidest shit I can ever think of.
Is that the one that you bought?
Yeah. I bought it 1,000 followers.
Bought 1,000 followers for $5.
I got drunk on it. I'm like, I don't know if I could buy followers. I'm like, oh, I can. Let's see if it works. I bought it, and I fucking forgot about it. And I'm like, why am I getting all these followers for? Oh, I bought follows.
But
Nice.
you should try to get those like followers to go to like your new one.
I did. I comment every now and then. None of them follow.
Because they're all bots.
At least 600 aren't.
Really?
Yeah, I earned those, but then I remember a bit seeing like the people. What's his name? The preppy shitheads. They're like, oh, I have like 1,000 followers. I have 2,000 followers. I'm like, fuck you guys, I can do it. And I bought 1,000 followers. Okay, look, I'm bigger than you, asshole.
But that's cool. Yeah, Nice Peter's like distant. Like he recently posted once. I like recently, but not much anymore, which is crazy. Old YouTubers are like, most of them are very successful, and they've all made their money already. It's crazy. Like most like
Smosh made a movie.
Like,
do you remember? Do you remember?
It's on Netflix.
I feel bad for him because like they're literally just like if I was in their position, hell yeah, I would make a movie. But like they're like guys will just be shitting on him and like they'll be like, sorry, I made my movie. Like you know.
Why is this thing? Why is this YouTube thing so
Special?
like not even special? Why is it wanted by everybody?
Because it's the biggest media consumption website ever.
Yeah, it's the biggest media consumption website ever. But H3H3 is losing $50,000 a month because of this fucking YouTube bullshit that's going on with copyright. Fucking PewDiePie is just being destroyed and being called an anti-Semite for just trying to be funny. Alright?
Okay, now...
All of these things, and like all of the long-term effects that you see going on with YouTube, even when you're looking at past YouTubers, and you know, what was going on in 2005 compared to now and what's happening, and looking at those old YouTubers, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel chasing just like creativity. And now
eventually happens with everybody.
But now the ones that are at the top, they're just being attacked and ridiculed because...
Well, you gotta think about it. Well, that happens with all celebrities, though. It's just, that's not on the internet, that's on magazines. That's in, you know what I mean? That's in TMZ. That's, the fact of the matter is, that it always has happened. Now we just have a platform to defend ourselves on and call that bullshit out. And also, it's the added bonus of old media, such as magazines, such as newspapers, such as TV, are throwing sandbags on those YouTubers because they're becoming less relevant comparatively to them. Like, J.K. Rowling is irrelevant compared to a YouTuber who didn't even write her own fucking book. Legit, a YouTuber has sold a book that is the highest grossing book of all time. That's how important YouTube is.
I just don't understand
Like,
why it's
Keemstar is more influential than a fucking newspaper.
Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a great thing because...
It's a gray area.
Is that a good thing, though?
In my opinion, yes. Because if Keemstar is on that level, commentary people, and like a person like me and Andrew, if we really tried our best, have the potential to get big. And in Hollywood, that is not a thing.
What does that bring you when you become big? And you had all this influential power. What's the worst thing you could do with it?
The worst thing you can do with it? Create ignorance.
And that would be the easiest thing you could do.
Exactly.
So, why is this a good thing?
Well, any power, it's always going to be there. It's just where the power's put. In my opinion, YouTubers, it's closest to the people as media's ever become. If that makes any sense.
Do you consider, like, I hate going back to, like, but the biggest YouTuber on YouTube right now is PewDiePie.
Yeah.
And do you consider his sort of, like, his principles to be along the same lines as, like, say, Filthy Franks, iDubbbz, Max Mofos?
Yeah, actually. They have the same... They express them in different ways, but they all say everything's kind of free, all jokes are acceptable as long as the intent to hurt is not there. You know? Like, a lot of people on that media, they think about the same, at least in that genre of, like, commentary.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Filthy Frank's new video.
I've not seen his new video.
I hate drones.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I can't wait to buy. I'm trying to find a new drone to buy.
I hate drones. I love that shit.
I've been looking around. I want
to be a great cinematographer. I'll just fucking fly the drone and play fucking music. I'm like, oh, he's right. He's right.
I know. Oh my god. He's like the first person to call that out.
But yeah, I mean, I don't even know, like like this whole YouTube thing is like honestly kind of scary when you look at it.
It is, because it's an ever-growing market and everything changes.
Not even like, but like the people behind it, the people that are controlling it, not even just like the creators.
Say the worst thing happens to you, Shay Carl.
You fucking ask a girl to eat out your asshole and then the DMs leak online.
Like legit, like he is known as like he was seen as this godly character of like he had the cleanest slate on YouTube. And now he's known as a fucking alcoholic loser.
He's also the person who made Maker.
Yeah, like legit, he has lost all credibility as well as he's lost his career. In a few years' time, no one will remember, like, aside from side comments and jokes, no one will remember. And you know what? That's, I think, the best way to look at it. Bad things are going to happen. Go for it. You will regret it if you don't go for what you want to do. And you know what? Let's say I fuck up, like, down the road with something. I'm human. I don't care. You know? Like, if I can't see myself fucking up too bad, but it's probably inevitable.
I could see you fucking up in the same way that PewDiePie did, where you became like this influential part of YouTube, and then they were just trying to nitpick and trying to actually get something out of it.
I would be okay with that, and to some degree PewDiePie is, because it's like the amount of overwhelming support people had. There was thousands and thousands of people came in droves and like stood up and said, "No, you can't do that. Like, context does matter. You are stupid to have said that because them themselves are hypocrites."
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna stand next to this person. If I was PewDiePie, I would probably be close to tears, because like to have that amount of support in such sure, it's technically a stupid thing that he did, but it's as human as that gets.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has said something stupid in the past they probably regret.
But PewDiePie can't cry because Markiplier does enough crying for all.
That's why I unsubscribed to him. I subscribed for the longest time, and the fucking thing that threw me off was each of his fucking guys. Thank you so much. Cringe, not really cringe, but a happy cringe, I guess. You know,
Markiplier is the sweetest man alive.
He's the sweetest man. I love him to death. But the thing that fucking threw me off, and I still hate it, but I can't go back because I know it's gonna happen, is his update videos.
Mm-hmm.
Where he just gets in front of the camera and he's a super sweetheart. The fucking background music.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm like, okay, the first 2 times I'm like, oh.
He doesn't edit his own videos. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that now.
Well, you have to at that level. You have to at that level. There's hardly anybody that edits their own videos. I think, at that level.
Yeah.
That fucking background music. I'm like, dude, fucking change the background music.
Why? What is it?
It's like the generic, sappy,
like Sarah's fucking McLaughlin. He did the arms of but that type of music.
And that's where all of his update videos. I'm like, dude, you're talking about something that's not sad. Why the fuck is this? It doesn't match. I'm like,
it's sad piano or violin. And he's
I couldn't tell. He was like, guys, I'm having a sale on shirts today. I'm like, dude. I'm like, why is there sad music playing?
Because we.
I know. You know what the worst is when your dad dies and you play happy music.
Oh God.
Have you seen that?
Have
you seen that? Oh my god!
So this guy Quibble Pop or whatever, his dad died, and he's a YouTuber right now. So he talks about it. He goes, guys, my dad died. And since I don't know if it's him or if it's stupid editors, but they kept the original annoying intro in it. So guys, my dad died.
And then it's
happy times going down. You're like, yeah, this is great. My dad just died. Woo, man. Oh God,
that's fucked up.
Dull and dark. Come on. Have you seen the thing I retweeted with what's his name's dad?
What? No.
No, it's not working.
Maybe it's
there we go.
It's a fully chart or
Just
the fucking thing with Dull and Dark, or no, the thing with Bunty King's dad. He's like, so Wild Spartans is fat. Subscribe to Dull and Dark.
Do you guys I've been watching a lot of Samurai Jack in anticipation for the new
one. Oh my god.
Season coming out, which is coming out March
13th. So
11th.
It's
11th.
very soon.
I'm so excited for it.
First of all, 2 things. There is an episode of Samurai Jack where it's called 301, 300 plus 1, which is about the Spartans in the future, and he helps them win the war.
Samurai Jack?
Yeah, the 300 Spartans. With Leonidas, he helps them win.
That's fucking nuts.
And then there's one. It's called I don't know. It's like a I don't know, but they're in this train car, and it's this southern root couple. It's in the deep south, and right before she goes to attack Samurai Jack, she screams, "The South will rise again!" and then attacks him. And I'm just like, oh, well played, Samurai Jack. Well played. It's awful.
Do you think we should wrap this up?
Yeah, I think we should wrap it
It's
up.
at 2 fucking hours.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
I think we're gonna throw in the towel. Everyone's falling asleep again.
Bye.
You did it last time, you fucking ass. That's how I ended the last one. This was Curt, Aziz, and Andrew. Hope you got the message.
Hey, Andrew. How's I just left that. I just left your party. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I may have made a small mistake here. I may have taken a giant shit, and I forgot to flush it, and I also peed on the toilet seat. I think I'm not sure. I just wanted to maybe you should go check or something, or don't go check. Maybe I don't know. You could just leave it there. But yeah, thanks for having me over. That was a great party.